In this lecture, I will discuss about the post-ACL reconstruction surgery. In this case of surgery, post-operative treatment, we have to go slowly and gradually, but recovery will decrease the patient's symptoms. Anterior cruciate ligament knee reconstruction surgery. Injury to the ACL is most common, but in the knee joint, medial collateral ligament is the most common injured ligament. Injury to the ACL is also very common, and it is among the athletes. They occur most frequently in those who play sports involving pivoting, means collab, uh, they have a contact. Physical contact is present in such as football, basketball. They can range from a mild to severe. It can cause some tear to the ligament or sprain, or it can also cause completely torn to the ligament. Depend upon the severity, we can go for surgery or rehabilitation. Both contact and non-contact injuries occur, although most common are non-contact tear and ruptures. Immediate post-operative phase of day 1, that is the brace wrap locked in the 0-degree extension. Immediate post-operative weight bearing 2 crushes are tolerated. Exercise we can do in postoperative day 1 is the ankle pumping for blood circulation, passive knee extension to 0, straight leg raise, glutes and quadriceps sets, and the hamstring stretching, lower limb stretching. Hamstrings are knee flexors while quads are knee extensors. Muscle stimulation to quads. Continuous passive motion 0 to 60-degree as tolerated. We can go for ice and elevation. RICE protocol: rest, ice, compression, and elevation. Ice 10 minutes out of every hour and elevates with knee in extension. Post operative day 2 to 4, we can go for bracing, weight bearing, 2 crushes as tolerated, range of motion, patient out of brace 4 to 5 times daily to perform self range of motion so that blood circulation improves and muscles don't go in immobilization. Exercise multi-angle isometrics and 90, 60 and 30-degree for quads. Isometrics means in which muscle have a same length. Intermittent range of motion exercises, patellar mobilization, ankle pumps, SLR, standing weight chills and mini squats, 10 to 30 range of motion, hamstring curls. All these exercises from the day 1 we can also repeat. Muscle stimulation, CPM 0 to 90-degree. We can also go for ice and elevation. On the post-operative day 5 to 7, we use brace, weight bearing as 2 crushes as tolerated, range of motion 4 to 5 times daily. Exercise multi-angle isometrics as same as before. Intermittent passive range of motion, patellar mobilization, ankle pumping, SLR, weight shift, knee extension to 0, hamstring curls, active knee extension 90-degree to 10-degree, muscle stimulation, electrical muscle stimulation to the quads, EMS, CPM, and the discharge from the hospital. Quads control, full passive knee extension, passive range of motion 0 to 90-degree. If the patient have a good patellar mobility, minimal effusion, ambulation with crutches, we have to discharge him from hospital. Maximum protection phase, it's the week 2 to 6. The goal in this phase are absolute control of external force and protect the graft because there is surgical treatment. Decrease fibrosis, stimulate collagen healing, decrease swelling, prevent quad atrophy. We can go for quad sets. So there is no atrophy. Atrophy means decrease the size of a muscles. Week 2 goals are prepare the patient for ambulation without crushes because its condition improve. Patient is discharged and there is some activity of daily living improving in him, So we have to try the patient ambulation without crutches, brace locked at 0 degree from ambulation, only unlocked for self range of motion 4 to 5 times daily. Weight bearing and some exercises you can see also from posterior inter posterior. Previous we I told you multi-angle isometrics, leg raise, hamstring curls, knee extension, all these are previous we can do. Passive range of motion, patellar mobilization, because the knee movement also cause movement of the patella. So the patellar mobilization is also very important. Hamstring and the calf stretching, proprioception training means the joint positioning, swelling control, eyes compression, elevation, it can reduce the swelling. In the week 3 to 4, we can go also for the bracing. Exercise is same as week 2. Passive range of motion to 0 to 115 degree, bicycle for range of motion stimulus and endurance. To develop endurance, we can go for bicycling initiative, eccentric quads. Eccentric means in which there is lengthening of the muscle. Leg press, these are exercises in the week 3 to 4. Stairmaster, and the third we have control ambulation phase week 6 to 8. We can go for bracing, discontinue log brace. In this case we discontinue the log brace. Exercises we do is the eccentric quad work, continue close chain exercises in which distal extremity is fixed. Step up, mini squat, leg press, these are all the stretching of the lower extremity. Hip abduction exercises, hamstring curls and stretching, calf raises, bicycling for the endurance, because this bicycling take a time. When the exercises we can go for repetition, we develop endurance. Stairmaster walking program. And the fifth phase we have light activity phase, it's of 3 to 4 months. We can go for activity phase of the patient. In this phase the goal is to develop strength, power and endurance so that he return to its functional activities. Exercises are continuous strengthening exercises, sport specific training and drills. If the patient want to continue to his activities, this is the phase for him. In the week 1, in this we have protocol 2 for the returning to this phase. In the sports, week 1 maintain full passive knee extension, quadricep exercises, knee flexion up to 90 degree, active and passive both, patellar mobilization, gait training, weight bearing as tolerated, SLR, NSAID, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs for the 2 weeks. Cryo cuff around the clock for first 72 hours, then ice pack we can use for 20 minutes 3 times a day. Avoid active knee extension from 45 degree, flexion to 0 degree extension. Week 2 continue above all the procedures protocols and achieve knee flexion up to 120 degree, active passive both by heel drag, prone towel pulls, sitting slides and wall slides. These are all started. Start using the stationary bike if knee flexion is 90 degree, SLR with 1 to 2 lb, ankle weight only if knee is locked in full extension. We can also go for step up exercises. These are for the exercises so that the patient return to its activity of daily living. From 3 to 5 months we continue all previous exercises. Start straight ahead, backward jogging, light running. Patient can start functional running after jogging program. Start agility drills. Agility means in which patient or a athlete can frequently changing its position, zigzag and crossover drills. 6 months return to its sports. At the 6 months ACL reconstruction surgery, patient can return to its sports if he want. Motion more than 130 degree flexion, hamstring strength at least 80 degree he achieved. Leg 3 quadricep strength at least 80 degree. There is no swelling in the knee joint. There is good stability and running program is completely. This all can patient can achieve at least 6 months. In this lecture, I will discuss about the ACL reconstruction, surgery, rehabilitation, and all the phases I will discuss in the detail. I hope so that you like this video. Thank you.